For generations, you have been told that eat your Dal-Chawal and that is enough to give you protein. It is like a gold standard of Indian vegetarian diet. But as a clinical nutritionist, I have to show you some uncomfortable data. 9 out of 10 Indians are protein deficient today, and that's a fact. Surprisingly, it also includes health conscious people from the affluent class. Why? Because we have been told that dal is enough to give you all the protein that you need. Whereas biochemically, it functions more like a carbohydrate. Today, I'm going to do a deep audit on the Indian plate. I'll show you the research on bioavailability and the protein-to-carb trap, and why your traditional Indian diet is failing in 2026. If you go by Indian government and its dietary recommendation, it says clearly that Indians required 0.8 gram to 1 gram per kg body weight of protein on a daily basis. That means if your body weight is 70 kg, you roughly need 65 to 70 gram of protein every single day. Now, one bowl of cooked dal will give you roughly 6 to 8 gram of protein, and it will also give you 35 to 40 gram of carbs. So to hit your daily protein goal using only dal, that means you have to take at least 10 bowls of dal every single day to hit your protein requirement, right? And let me tell you, that will give you roughly 2500 calories along with the protein. So in a nutshell, you're protein starved in a sea of calories. This leads to sarcopenic obesity. So apparently you might look very thin, but if you check your body composition analysis, you will see you have a very high percentage of body fat with a very nominal amount of muscle mass. And this is extremely common these days among Indians. See, not all the proteins are same. We use a scale called DIAAS or DIAS, which stands for Digestible Indispensable Amino Acid Score, which helps to determine the quality of the protein. Pulses of dal are actually incomplete protein. We have 10 essential amino acids which we must get from our diet because these are essential for body functions. Dal lacks in methionine, which is one of the essential amino acids. So there is one brick which is missing in terms of making your muscle mass wall. Please note, dal also contains anti-nutrients like phytates, lectins, etc. that physically blocks your body to absorb the protein. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition Research showed that the actual absorption of plant-based protein can be 30% less compared to animal-based protein if not processed correctly. See, critics will say that it was only Dal-Chawal which helped our ancestors to live a healthy life. But what nobody tells you that your ancestors used to walk 10 kilometers a day. They used to work hard. Work that demand manual labor was more at that point of time. But today everything has changed. You are sitting in an air-conditioned office to work, and the whole day you are stressed, your cortisol level is high, and your movement is minimal. When you eat a high-carb diet under this kind of a sedentary lifestyle, it doesn't build your protein, it only builds your fat store. The traditional diet was designed for a high-activity life, not a sedentary lifestyle like you and me are leading today. See, I'm not telling you that you stop having dal. Being a vegetarian, yes, dal is an integral part of your traditional diet and you should be consuming it. But upgrade your diet. Follow these 3 rules in your next meal. Rule number 1, always combine your cereal along with your pulses. Now I know you will say, this is the traditional one. Yes, we always thankfully eat rice with dal or roti with dal as a meal. So continue to do that so that your essential amino acid profile gets better and complete. Always follow a 1:3 ratio where try to take lesser amount of cereal, that is rice or roti, and little more amount of dal considering today's sedentary lifestyle. Rule number 2, Always soak your dal, make sprouts, and try to ferment it if possible. Research shows that if you soak your dal or you sprout your dal or you ferment it, it gives you better absorption by reducing the phytate content up to 40%. And this increases the bioavailability of amino acids up to 20%. Rule number 3, the protein sidekick. See, never eat your dal alone. If you're having Dal-Chawal sabzi, please add another protein source in your diet, especially if you are a vegetarian. It could be a bowl of paneer, chena, tofu, soy chunk, whichever protein sources you are comfortable with. It helps you to improve the protein content of the meal without giving you much extra calorie. If you're feeling fatigued, you're losing a lot of hair, or you're struggling to lose your belly fat, most likely your diet is protein deficient. I have prepared a vegetarian protein bioavailability chart that ranks Indian foods from best to worst for the absorption. You can download it for free. The link is in the description. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Soma Chakrabarty. I'm a nutritionist working in this field for the last 19 years. I work with patients who are struggling with diabetes, hypertension, thyroid issues, cancer, CKD, IBS, PCOD, SIBO, psoriasis, etc. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel Wellness Munch. I publish a new video every Sunday. Till then, stay happily healthy. Bye-bye.